unique situation right now. We're in a rain delay, but there hasn't been any rain yet.
Yeah, I came out into the dugout to check out the rain, and it looks pretty good to me. So I don't know what's going on.
As a player, is it frustrating when you see the tarp on the field and it looks like you can play, yet they're holding off with the threat of weather?
Yeah, I mean, we all want to play. We want to get out there. We know that we've got a doubleheader coming up on Monday. We've got a lot of travel kind of going on. So, I mean, we want to play, and it's. But I guess they say it's some rain coming in, and you don't want to send a starter out there for 2 innings and then to get banged, and then where do you go? So, I mean, we understand it, but at the same time, it can be a little frustrating.
Are you worried at all about the fact that you guys do have so many games to make up? It seems like it might be pretty wearing on your bodies, having to make them up in a short period of time.
I think we'll be okay. There's a lot of guys in there that understand what they need day in and day out. I mean, if we can make the most of traveling around and whatnot. We kind of know what we have coming up and games that we've missed, but at the same time, nothing we can really do about it. We just got to play whenever we're out there.
Looking back at your start last night, you pitched very well. What stands out to you?
I think, like I said last night a little bit, attacking the strike zone is always big for me. If I can get through games and not give free passes, not walk a lot of guys, and continue to put the pressure on the offense and give our guys a chance, I like our chances, because you leave our team, you leave our offense in the game. Those middle innings, we seem to always string some stuff together. So as a starter, as long as you can keep our guys close, I mean, we feel really good with winning that game at the end.
You talk a lot about being aggressive. What determines when you're on the mound whether you are that aggressive self that's getting ahead of guys, or if you're falling behind, essentially?
I mean, I think the mindset going into each start is you want to be aggressive. You want to attack the zone. That's the plan. It just doesn't always work out that way. I mean, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you'll throw a fastball down and away and you're missing by 6 inches, and the other days you're nailing it and you're leaking over the middle of the plate some other days. So but that's the thing. You got to find out what's working for you. For me, you got to find out what's working for you that particular game and use it. And last night I think we did a good job of that.
You mentioned walks. Last night you didn't walk anybody. Personally satisfying to get out of there with a 0 in that column.
Yeah, that's always big for me. Like I said last night, I mean, walks that's been a part of my game for a long time. I mean, obviously you want to limit free passes as much as possible. But yeah, I mean, if for me, if you come out of the game no walks, more times than not, it's going to be a productive outing. So, I was happy with that.
Now, you're dialed in on the days that you're pitching, but the days that you're not, you're in the dugout. Is there a part of you that just enjoys watching this offense go to work?
Always. This is a fun team to be on days you're not pitching, just as much as it is on days you're pitching, because watching the guys interact in the dugout, watch the hitters, how they plan to attack a certain pitcher, just everything that goes into it it's a lot of work behind it, and just being able to be in the dugout and being in the locker room and seeing it firsthand it's really, I don't know how to describe it. It's a really unique but really cool feeling to see all the work they put in, and then when guys get out there, let their talent take over, because I think everyone knows how talented these guys are.
You look at some of the power in that lineup. Is there anything this season that's even surprised you, watching some of these guys go to work and hit?
I think it's just every day. There's someone every day stepping up. It might not be the same guy every day, but when it comes down to it, there's a guy that steps up, and I think that is something that shows you the depth throughout the whole lineup, the depth throughout the whole roster. You can have guys struggle for a game or struggle for 3 at-bats in a row, but when it comes time to get a hit in the 8th, 9th, 7th, 8th, 9th inning, I mean, the guys seem to come through no matter what's happened the game before, the week before, the bats earlier in that game, it's always somebody new, and you know, you never know what's going to happen with these guys.
You're clearly skilled in your craft, but is there any part of you that wishes you knew what it felt like to launch a ball 400+ feet over the fence?
I don't think I've never been able to do that. So even in high school when you hit and stuff, so I think it would be cool, but I'm not one of those pitchers that say they can hit and they want to hit. Like when it's batting practice and pitchers are hitting and stuff, I'm trying to stay out of that as much as possible. I don't want to pick up a bat. I don't want to do that. That's a lot that goes into that. I'm out.
All right, still possibly a lot of time until this rain delay is over. So what are you going to do until they decide to play or not play?
Well, like I said, I was going to come out and watch it rain a little bit, but
then I tracked you down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I go look at my radar a couple more times, I'm sure, and kind of hope it doesn't rain and we can get this game started.
Well, if you find anything else, you'll let us know, right?
If I find anything out, I'll let you know for sure.
Sonny, thanks for the time.
Thank you.